Hello, everyone. I've been trying all weekend to get on here and read more from a book, Waiting for the Morning. Yesterday, my camera wasn't working, and I figured out finally that one of my ports on my laptop has gone bad. So I guess now I have it plugged into where the mouse goes. So I'm trying to do the thing, which I haven't done in years. Anyway, here we go. I'm reading from Saturday, March the 18th, 1995. We've been up since 2 a.m. with my mother insisting that breakfast had to be fixed. This time I couldn't get her to go back to bed until I could turn on the heaters and warm the house up. If only I can. Sometimes I can succeed in tricking her if I can to get her back to go back to bed. Um, okay, if I just can't get her to go back to bed, she would fall asleep and forget whatever it was she thought she was getting up to do. I didn't start breakfast then because my contact lenses were out and in cleaning solution. I tried to explain to her and got her settled in her chair. I nervously tried to get my contacts in quickly, dropping one and almost losing it on the floor twice. When I got them back in, I was ready to fix breakfast. She wanted as she wanted me to do. My mother was asleep in her chair. My sister told me that once when my dad was alive, my mother got up and fixed breakfast, had it ready at 3 a.m. and tried to get my dad up then, huh, to eat it at that time. When he asked why she did it, she said, um, I didn't even look at the clock and just thought it was time to get up. My dad died 10 years ago, and this was long before that. My sister and I think my mother had Alzheimer's then, or perhaps it began even further back than that. We can think of things she did, early symptoms, even as far back as 20 years ago. Last night when she got to bed, my mother was saying she thought she was going to die. She said she wasn't hurting anywhere, no indigestion, no headaches, but she just felt like she wasn't going to live much longer. So she was about to go to sleep when I got ready for bed. She lay awake in her house, whispering prayers, apparently. Then at 9 p.m., she started getting up about every half hour or so to use the bathroom. Each time she was confused about something she had dreamed, thinking it was real. Someone had accused her of something she didn't do. One of her kids had got married, and that would be one less to cook for. I can't remember the other things, but she kept saying they said, and things she had apparently dreamed about. It seemed she didn't hear or understand anything I said to her, and when she climbed back into bed, she was saying, but they said, how I wish I could turn off her ability to have dreams. I wish there was some drug that would prevent them. She dreams someone's in the bedroom room with us, and then she believes it so strongly it's like when she wakes up, she still sees him or her there. Alzheimer's is a strange and amazing disease. Some people actually thought I would be bored coming home to the country to take care of my mother with no cable TV, no computer, no internet access. I would like to have the computer for finding information and support as a caregiver, but it's definitely not boring here. Uh, how much time? No, I don't have much time. So I guess I better wait. And don't have much time. I could go ahead. I'm going to read one more. Sunday, March 19th, 1995. My mother was up before midnight again last night. I tried to encourage her to stay in bed a little longer. Needed some sleep. She told me she was getting sick of hearing about sleep. She didn't know how anyone could sleep when one of the kids was in there. The rest of it was mumbled, and I couldn't understand what she was saying. Something from her dreams, something she thought was happening to one of the kids, apparently. No amount of telling her it was just a dream would do any good. Sometimes it seems the bad nights come after we have some very good days. Yesterday was nice. The weather was warm, and we had a couple of long walks. Sat on the porch for a while, sat on the bench in the garden for a while. It seemed that all of that should make uh, her night better, but it didn't. We did get some sleep yesterday morning, though. After sitting up from 1 a.m. until 4:30 a.m., my mother decided to go back to bed. We slept until 7:30 a.m. That was so wonderful. Oh man, this is good for me to read this over again, and I do need to get the second edition done. But anyway, I've got to get going now, and I've lost one of my cats. She's in there somewhere, and I got to get going to church. See, I clean up better for church. All right, see you next week, or maybe sooner. I'm on break this week, so we'll see. Oh, where did my Elsa go? 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 I gotta go take the trash out. And where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go? She may be under the couch. There's no telling. I hope she's not after. Oh, there she is. All the way in yonder. Good grief. Gracious alive. The TV back on. Miss Elsa, you could come in here. And from this window in here, you could do all you're doing right now. I'm not still live. I'm still live. Oh my gosh. Am I still live? No, I guess I am. I thought I turned it off. In stream. I still am. Okay, in.